Oliver heads to a monastery in the Alps to find Talia al Ghul. When he arrives, he is attacked by her students, who he easily defeats. She tells him that she knows all about Prometheus and that she aided him in trying to make Oliver's life a living hell. She reveals herself to be Ra's al Ghul's daughter and offers to help him stop Prometheus. She also tells him that Adrian Chase is his civilian identity and Oliver killed his father. Felicity arrives at the Helix headquarters and is given a tour after being invited in. Oliver goes back to Star City to confront Adrian, but is unable to act right away. He waits until Adrian is off of work and faces him as the Green Arrow. Adrian tells Oliver that he has abducted Susan Williams and is using her as leverage against him. Back at the Arrow Cave, Oliver tells the team that Adrian is Prometheus and they work on a way to stop him. Dinah and Curtis investigate Adrian's mother's house in Opal City. They find a projector showing them live footage of Adrian torturing Susan. Quentin and Renee run into Adrian, who taunts them about not being able to stop him. Quentin calls Oliver and Diggle to tell them that they can raid his house. They find Adrian's wife Doris and try to convince her that her husband is Prometheus. The ACU arrives and try to arrest the Green Arrow, but Diggle is able to get them out of there. Team Arrow regroup at the bunker, where Oliver sees the footage of Susan. When Felicity arrives late, Oliver asks what is going on with her. She keeps her dealings with Helix from him, but helps him figure out that Adrian's real name is Simon Morrison. Oliver then heads to a press conference. He calls out the Green Arrow and gives him 24 hours to turn himself in, or a shoot-to-kill order will be given. He then meets with Pike and asks him to look into Adrian, giving him the information he has. Felicity heads back to the Helix headquarters, and Mini-Her tells her that the group is looking for something in return for giving her Pandora to help Team Arrow. Pike is stabbed outside of the SCPD and is left comatose. Quentin tells Oliver that Adrian is in a room with Pike, and the two engage in a heated exchange. Oliver heads back to the Arrow Cave, where he begins to destroy their equipment in frustration. Curtis demands to know what is going on with Felicity after watching her illegally take over Homeland Security drones to find Susan. She tells him about Helix, and he realizes that she hasn't told anyone on the team yet. Diggle finds Oliver, and the two have an emotional talk. They get a call from Felicity, who tells them that she and Curtis have found Susan's location. Oliver tells Diggle that he knows someone that they can use against Adrian. The team arrive at the location, with Diggle following not too far behind with the person they need to use. Renee and Dinah trip a C4, which traps them in a room. Curtis saves Dinah and Renee with his T-spheres. Meanwhile, Oliver finds Susan and frees her before heading to confront Adrian. Just as the Green Arrow and Prometheus are about to fight, Diggle appears with Doris, Adrian's wife. Adrian stabs Doris, who Diggle takes to safety, while the other two fight. Oliver and Adrian fight to a stalemate, with the latter being saved by Talia. She takes Oliver out with an arrow to the back of the knee, and they take him before the rest of the team can get to them. When they head back to the bunker, Dinah asks Felicity to use her connections to find Oliver. Quentin and Susan run into Adrian at the precinct. He tells them that he is framing the Green Arrow for killing his wife Doris, and that they shouldn't say anything about him to anyone, or Oliver will be killed. Talia and Adrian lock Oliver up, with the latter revealing that the Twisted Games have only just begun, as they want revenge for Oliver killing their fathers. In flashbacks, Oliver, Anatoly, and Victor survive the shootout against Gregor. Oliver and Anatoly attack Gregor at a hockey rink. They defeat all of his men, and Oliver kills Gregor, who warns him that he will have to pay one day. Will Team Arrow be able to save Oliver from the clutches of Adrian and Talia? Will Nyssa come back to help Team Arrow fight her sister? Will we ever see Artemis Aurora again? Will the Helix storyline go anywhere? We'll find out in the next episode of Arrow. Boom.